Okay, Coach. On a two-game win streak now. Just what clicked the last week? You think?
I think that it just takes time for our players to really come together. I think that we're playing a lot of new people at different positions. They have new roles, or we have a lot of young players, and so I'm just really happy that they're getting the benefit of the win after all their hard work because they've been playing really well. We've just had uh, a schedule that's been pretty brutal.
Um, you got at the offense did seem to pick up a little bit. Yet Ella had a big week. Was it just shot selection being better, or just focused, or just following through on the scout?
I think that offensively, we are really trying to focus on maybe passing up a good shot and setting somebody else up for a great shot. And so that happens when you can get into the paint, have inside out threes, when you can get steals in transition and really try to set somebody up from the inside out. And, it's just that mindset of, not settling early in the shot clock unless it's a wide open shot.
You have Idaho this week. What do you see from them?
They're good. They are tough. They're very physical defensively. They really get after it at the defensive end and try to create some offense from there. They had a nice win over Montana and Sac State had a big win, and their preseason they've done very well. So it's a new team. I think they have one in the rotation that was there last year. So new players, new coaches. So not a lot of familiarity for us yet.
I probably would have liked to give up a few less points in, especially the Sac State game. Just what have you sort of seen the progression on defense to, back up to the point of what it was last year?
Yeah, our defense has been really strong. Against Sac State, it was just weird. We had 3 quarters of really lockdown defense, really executing what we wanted to in the fourth quarter. They amped up their defense and forced too many turnovers, which resulted in live ball. Turnovers that resulted in layups and easy buckets. So, it was just kind of an anomaly, I think, that fourth quarter. But for the most part, we have really locked in defensively and are doing a nice job there.
You've had Alexis has been here the entire time you've been here. Just what have you seen her as her roles evolved? Just what has she developed from that first year?
AP is just one of those players that is consistently growing and really works extremely hard off the court. Is a great friend and teammate, and just has really evolved into a great leader for our team. She was one that's always come off the bench as a spark plug and as a defender. And this year she started in that role. We've had some injuries, and then now she's moved into the starting lineup and is doing a great job of really defending the opponent's best guard. That's really her job while she's in there, and then she can heat it up at the offensive end as well. So we just love her to death. We're really happy that she's in EAG, and she's just doing great things for us.
You got Rachel back into the lineup. Definitely seemed like she had one of her better games against Sac State. What is her role, just being kind of that backup, and what does she bring to the team?
Yeah, Rachel brings a lot of experience. She is a grad student who's played the point guard at the D1 level for a lot of years prior to here, and so we really rely on that experience, that you know basketball IQ and the ability to kind of give AP a break on opponents' best guards. She'll come in and take the point guard or the off guard, whichever one is the better scorer. Usually it's the point guard. We've had some really good point guards in our conference that we've been playing, so she's been doing a great job with that. And just her injuries, we're been in and out as far as ability to play, and we're hoping that she's back in for a while. And she just really provides a huge boost for us, especially last weekend. She had 2 great games and handled pressure, was able to set others up, and really did a nice job for us.
You talk about you want to be first in the nation in team chemistry, with roughly half a new roster. How do you just sort of keep that going, and how do you transition, just keep that process? Or
Yeah. Well, we kind of I have a philosophy that culture doesn't graduate, and our young players get to learn from our returners, no matter how many there are. And so I think Alexis Pettis, Ella Gallatin, Bella, Ellie Bonai. They were all in the program a few years and really understand what we're all about, and they could teach our new players exactly what we're all about. And they do a great job of hosting, different events in their houses to bring the team together. They'll have dinners and game nights, movie nights, whatever, just to really try to build that team chemistry. In the summer, we come in August, and we don't start school till the end of September, and so there's a lot of time early where we go to the lake, we go to retreats, we do a lot of team building activities as a group. And so it doesn't really matter how many come in. We figure it out, and we know how important it is, and how I know how important it is to build that culture. And you really have to work on it, and really get recruit people that really buy into that as well.
Obviously you've had freshmen have had to step up a little bit more this year. What do you think just those minutes are going to help you out as the season goes on and even into the future of the team?
Yeah, our freshmen are doing great. They kind of been thrown to the Sharks to start the season. We had some tough preseason games, and they're playing against some premier posts in the nation, and so they just learn very quickly. They are sponges. They want to get better, and they've earned their starting spots here. We've had some injuries at different spots, so their time has increased throughout the year, and they're just embracing it and running with it. And I'm super happy with the way they're playing, and it's going to benefit us through conference and then into the Big Sky tournament with all the experience they've had in the preseason and early conference play.
Perfect. Thank you, Coach.
All right, thanks. Go Eags.